What's up everyone, and today I'm bringing a deck profile on my Starry Night deck. Starry Night is a deck that came out of Ghosts from the Past and just recently got some support in Lightning Overdrive. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. First off, I run 3 Starry Night, Starry Dragon. Starry Dragon is essentially the boss monster of this deck. If this card is normal or special summoned from the hand, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. So it's kind of like a Cosmo Dark Destroyer in a way. That's essentially what this deck is. It plays in the same way as kind of like Cosmos, to where you want to summon the Starry Dragon on your opponent's turn to pop monsters on your opponent's turn to kind of disrupt their plays. It also has an additional effect to where it cannot be destroyed by battle or with a dark monster or by dark monster's effect. So it's like immune to dark monsters essentially, much like Dark Destroyer. Although Dark Destroyer is still better than Starry Dragon because it's just cannot be targeted in general. And once per turn, at the start of the damage step, if this card attacks an opponent's monster, you can banish that opponent's monster until the end phase. Also, this card can make a second attack in a row, so that part is a little bit better than Dark Destroyer. Although it definitely doesn't have as high of an attack as Dark Destroyer, because Dark Destroyer has 3k. I also run 3 Starry Night Rael. Rael, when it's normal summoned, you can add 1 Starry Night spell trap from your deck to your hand, and you can banish this card from your graveyard, target 1 Starry Night monster in your grave, special summon it. So it's like a Monster Reborn and Spell Trap Searcher, so you definitely want to run 3 of that. I also run 3 Starry Night Astel. Astel has a quick effect. You can target 1 light monster you control, tribute it, and if you do, special summon 1 level 7 light dragon monster from your hand. You can banish this card from the graveyard, target 1 level 7 light dragon monster you control. It gains 1000 attack until the end of the turn. So it's an attack boost, and it's another way to bring out the Starry Night. So if you can already see that there is a bunch of Cosmo comparisons between Starry Night and Cosmo. I guess I'd compare Astel to like the pilots from the Cosmo, like Farm Girl, Tin Can, and Strawman, to where you can summon the boss monster during your opponent's turn. I also run 2 Starry Night Flamel. When opponent's monster declares an attack, you can send this card from your hand or face the field to the graveyard, special summon 1 level 7 light dragon monster from your hand. Quick effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target 1 level 7 light dragon monster you control or in your graveyard, return to the hand. So let's say you have this and the Astel. Essentially, you can get the dragon out twice per turn. I also run the 2 Starry Night Steel. This is a new monster that comes right out of Lightning Overdrive. If this card is in your hand, you can return 1 Starry Night monster or 1 level 7 light dragon monster you control to the hand, special summon this card, and if you control no monsters, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon 1 level 7 light dragon monster from your hand. Not quite as powerful, which is why I only run 2 of it. I also run 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring for my hand rep of choice. The first effect, I don't know if it says in it, like you can normal summon level 7 light dragon monster in addition to your normal summon. Oh no, it does, never mind. So basically, what you can do, like if you're going second, you can probably normal the Rael and then just tribute it for the Starry Dragon. I also run 3 Balefire. Balefire allows you to add a Starry Night monster or 1 level 7 light dragon monster for in your deck to your hand, so it's a searcher. And if you control no monsters and your opponent controls a dark monster, you can special summon 1 level 7 light dragon monster from your hand. I also run 3 Starry Night Ceremony. Starry Night Ceremony can reveal 1 level 7 or reveal 1 light fairy monster in your hand, and if you do, add a level 7 light dragon monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, place the revealed monster on the bottom of your deck. I also run 3 Pot of Prosperity because honestly your extra deck doesn't really matter because your boss monster is the Starry Night Dragon, which is the main deck monster. Granted, you got a lot of good extra deck stuff you can run, but none of it is essential essentially. I run 2 Celestial Transformation and the 1 Valhalla Hall of the Fallen. Both essentially allow you to special summon a fairy type monster from your hand. And I run 1 Foolish Burial. Moving on to the traps. I run 3 Starry Night Blast or Starry Night Blaze. Starry Night Blaze, when your opponent activates a card effect, return 1 level 7 light dragon monster you control to the hand. They get that effect. So it's like an imperm if you control a level 7 light dragon monster. I also run 2 Starry Night Arrival. Starry Night Arrival during the main phase, you can target 1 level 7 light dragon monster you control, return to the hand, or special summon 1 level 7 light dragon monster from your hand. So this is definitely a pretty good card. And lastly, I run 2 infinite impermanents to round out the main deck. Moving on to the extra deck. For the extra deck, I just more or less run a bunch of good cards because we don't really have any Starry Night extra deck monsters. I run an IP package with a IP Cerberus 2 Phoenix and Unicorn. I also run some generic link pores like Access Code, Appaloosa, Borload. You can also run Borload and Star Yuja. And next, I run some XCs like Dugaros. Dugaros can help you with getting a Starry Night from your grave to your field, including the level 7. Time Thief, Reviewer, Gaga Cowboy are just good rank 4 monsters. Abyss Dweller, kind of same reason. You can you negate your opponent's grave effects, so that's always good. Augusto Emerald, same reason as Dugaros, special summon a monster from the grave. Or no, his target 3 monsters in the graveyard shall fall all 3 into the deck, then draw 1 card. So it's kind of like a weaker Pot of Avarice, essentially. And lastly, I run the 1 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. So that's going to be it for my Starry Night deck overall. Let me know what do you think of Starry Night. Think it's a pretty cool deck? Think it has potential? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.